What's up guys, Jay here with Solo Yugioh. We're doing Chaos Warrior yet again. We did it last week. This is a different build though, I promise. And the reason why we're doing it is because Solo Yugioh just hosted our first locals. We did a GOAT format locals over at J&J's. It's a card shop here in Colorado Springs. So if you guys want to join us in your local, just come by. We're playing GOAT format. We'll probably do Advanced and Edison at some point. We're just needing to grow. Right now there's only 6 of us, so we're just playing whatever we want. Managed to win just the 3 rounds that we did, so I went 3-0. I think this build performed pretty well. Faced 2 Chaos and a Chaos Warrior. We had a really good time just going out there on a Sunday playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! So without further ado, I'll get straight into it. But at the end, stay tuned. I'll open up 3 packs that I won. We have an LOB, a Metal Raiders, and a Pharaoh Servant. So we'll see if I can pull any staples for anybody on the channel. I need a Delinquent Duo big time. These things are still expensive. You need one for every deck, so... Alright, so I will not go into too much detail about a lot of the cards because I just did a profile on this. I'm assuming that a lot of you guys know what these cards do anyway, so we'll just get straight. I'll just talk about the changes I made and why I changed them. So we have 1 BLS, 1 Breaker, 1 Songen. Those are all limited to 1. And 3 Kaiku. These are the only non-warriors that we're playing. 5 Darks and a Light. Then we're playing Don Zalug, Mystic Swordsman level 2, Zambaira, Sasuke, and then Exiled Force and DD Warrior Lady. Those 2 are limited to 1. And then for the 3s, playing 3 Blade Knight. So we're playing 9 searchable targets by Rhoda. Yep, pretty standard. Warriors just go so hard. I love looking at this lineup right here. It's your toolbox. Rhoda just gets you anything you really need. For the traps that are limited to 1, we're playing the best ones. We're playing Call of the Haunted, Torrential, Ring, and Mirror Force. Pretty much have to play these regardless of what you're playing, and that's up to and included Royal Decree. So this build we're running 3 Royal Decree. I know I got the nasty Dual Devastator one here. I couldn't find my 3rd parallel rare. I don't know where it's at. I have 3 though. I'm gonna have to order another one. But yeah, Royal Decree just went extremely hard this weekend with everybody running a bunch of traps. Pretty much won me the 3rd round against Max because he had a set Torrential Tribute and activated Royal Decree in his end phase, and I was just able to play from there without worrying about his back row. Because I know that he's a trap heavy deck because he's pretty much running the same build that I was previously running with his deck. He was also playing Chaos Warrior. So if you guys want to see that build, which is more of a trap heavy build and is actually really good and consistent as well, check it out in last week's profiles up there on the channel right now. But yeah, and then my side deck pretty much has a lot of those cards, so I'll talk about it anyways. For the spells, playing the best cards that are limited to 1. Got Pot, Graceful, Delinquent Duo, Premature Burial, Snatch Steal, Heavy Storm, and MST. Just ridiculously good. We're a Royal Decree build too, so trying to play as many of the power spells as we can, but these are cards that people would play regardless. So we got these 2, these 3 you'll let 2. These are all semi-limited in the format, so that's all you can play. Or max out on them regardless. Rhoda, just gives you 7 different cards you can search from. That's card just go ridiculously hard in this deck. It's basically a pseudo Upstart Goblin, but even better. So we're basically playing 36 cards after these, and then we're basically playing 34 after Pot of Greed, and we're basically playing 31 after Graceful. So this deck is just insanely consistent. And then for the last 2 ofs, playing Giant Trunade. This card is insane in this deck. Playing Royal Decree, it allows you to pop your Royal Decree back to your hand, reset your battle traps, use your battle traps on your own terms, so Ring Destruction, whatever, and then activate Royal Decree again on your own terms. So this is why Giant Trunade and Heavy Storm are banned today. Can you imagine these with all the modern floodgates in Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, this card's insane. I'm considering playing at a 3 of and probably putting MST in the sideboard, and then playing this at 3. Because if I draw Giant Trunade to MST, it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is that MST can bait things out in the end phase before they get a chance to chain. But, you know, Giant Trunade is such a blowout card, and it's so versatile with Royal Decree, and not to mention Premature Burial, Snatch Steal. You get to reuse those. Call of the Haunted, you get to reuse it. Call of the Haunted does pop your monster, but I mean, that's good if it's a Songen. And then worst case, you just resummon it. But regardless, bringing your Call of the Haunted back to your hand allows you to set any other battle traps you might have. So Yeah, this card is just crazy. And then for the last 3 cards of the deck, because we are playing Royal Decree, Book of the Moon is a defensive card basically. It's, you know, it's basically our Sakuretsu Armor or our Regeki Break because we can't really play them because of the Decree. It's all, not to mention also this card's amazing. It's good for protecting you against Mirror Force. It's good for protecting against Ring of Destruction. It can book their monster, then you can Nobleman of Cross out it. This card just is so versatile in this format. But yeah, you gotta play 3 of it because of Decree. Alright, and then on to the side deck quickly, and then we'll open up these 3 packs. Do the spells first. Got 3 Mind Control and 1 Lightning Vortex. Mind Control, really good against the Chaos matchup, because you can take their Chaos monster, and then also use its effect, and then you can also take their flip effects because, let's be real, the best Chaos monsters are flip effects. You got Moth out there, you got Dekoichi, you got Gravekeeper Spy. You get rewarded basically. Yeah, not much more to say about that. It's just kind of there if it's a matchup that I think it's going to be really good in. And then Lightning Vortex, that's my out to scapegoat decks. Maybe it's also just a one of because it's limited to 1. So regardless, the investment in the side deck is not too heavy right here. So I decided to play it. You guys can play whatever. I do think Mind Control is really good in Chaos Warrior side deck, but that's just me. Lightning Vortex could be Trap Infecting Virus because it serves the same purpose of outing the scapegoat tokens, and then it can also be, you know, you can use it more than 1 time because Lightning Vortex is going to go to the graveyard. But my thinking is that this doesn't eat your normal summon, so I wanted to play that. 1 Reckless Greed. It just lets you... They're going to side in a lot of stuff that kills back row, so this is chainable. It basically trades neutral after skipping your draw phases if they're going to pop it anyways. So trade with Dust Tornado, trade with a MST, or if you set a this and something else, they think they're getting really good value because they see multiple cards on the field, so they might pop their Heavy Storm early. So you can just chain it. Alright guys, for the cards that were in the old build, which is, again, still up there on the channel, so if you guys want to check out a more trap-heavy variant of this deck, these are the cards that would have all been in the main deck. And we got 3 Solemn Judgment, 2 Dust Tornado, 2 Drop Dust Shoot, and 3 Sakuretsu Armor. So these Solemn Judgments are now Royal Decrees, the Sakuretsu Armors are now Book of Moons, the 2 Dust Tornadoes are now Giant Trunades, and the 2 Trap Dust Shoots are now Upstart Goblins. Yep, just three more Decrees and then the rest spells. And then if you really want to mess with your opponent's mind, let them see Decree the first round or the second round, and then trade to a whole trap build. They're going to love running the Solemn Judgment or Trap Dust Shoot. It's just ridiculous. This build is so good too. So, alright guys, that's it for the main and the side deck. There is no extra deck because I'm not playing Metamorphosis or any way to get into one. I do recommend just playing one anyways. Just put some cards there on the side that are legal for the format. That's another way of just giving them a pseudo mind trick, thinking you maybe have Metamorphosis or can go into Thousand Eyes at any point. It also helps if they don't see you having an extra deck. That's kind of a dead giveaway that it's Chaos Warrior or something else that doesn't require it. So extra deck is good to have nearby. Yeah, I do that when I'm at a tournament. So, all right, guys. Now we're gonna go into the 3 packs. All right, guys. We're gonna start with Pharaoh's Servant. We're hoping to. You know what I just realized? Delinquent Duos and Spell Ruler, Magic Ruler. So we actually didn't get a pack. I meant to grab that one instead. So Pharaoh's Servant, hopefully we can get a Jinzo, that'd be great. I don't know if there's a card trick on these, we'll just play straight up. So we got Minor Goblin Official, Cyber Falcon, nice old school card. Gust, okay. Love the artwork on this old one. Dark Bat, that's crazy. Cards used to just be so simple in nature. Wing Beast, Vanilla. It says bats from the netherworld that use their hyper senses to detect their enemies. Gotta love the Dark Bat. Gravity Bind, okay. We got a rare. Nice, we'll throw this in the goat pile. See if anybody wants to play some shenanigans. It's basically the pseudo Mystic Mine of the time. See if we got to focus. We got Earth Shaker. Flying Kamakari number 2. Gamble. And Bite Shoes. Alright. Toss these aside. We'll do Metal Raiders next. Maybe we should buy a box of one of these. Hold them, just open up some other time. I've been seeing to have booster boxes of these. It is interesting seeing them with the new borders and everything, though. Breaks my heart in one way, but it's cool still seeing nostalgia. Mushroom Man number 2. Protector of the Throne. Water Omotics. It says, transforms the water overflowing from a jar into attacking dragons. It's a really cool card. Nice. And then we have Empress Judge. Oh yeah, she's a classic. She requires Queen's Double plus Hibikime. That's awesome. Magician of Faith, nice! We can definitely use this. We got a new guy joining us at Locals. His name is Vante. We'll have him on the channel soon. I think he's a high school or whatever. It's good to see the younger people joining Yu-Gi-Oh again. So we're gonna help Vante make a deck. So that's our next giveaway here on the channel. We're giving a whole GOAT deck to Vante. We're also teaching him how to play. He lives nearby at Max, so Max has been helping him learn. We got Skull Knight. Battle Steer. Gotta love these inefficient level 5s. Tribute Summon to get it out. That card looks awesome though. And Guiltia the D-Knight. This is used in extra decks for sure. It's a target for Metamorphosis for level 5s like Thunder Dragon, I believe. Yeah, he's level 5. And then the Immortal of the Thunder. So we're getting a few cards that we can use in GOAT format. Alright, the best for the last. We have Legend of Blue Eyes, White Dragon. I don't know if I necessarily would want the new printing of LOB Blue Eyes. It's going to be unlimited, plus it's going to be, you know, the new borders. It's the brighter colors, it's different text box and everything. But I'm not going to complain if we get it. I think I'd rather just get something we can use on the channel. I'd even take like a pot of greed or something. Masaki, the Legendary Swordsman. Oh, sorry, that was Dark World Thorns. It says, a thorny plant found in Darklands that wraps itself around any unwary traveler. Yeah. Legendary Swordsmaster Masaki is a veteran of over 100 battles. That's quite a few battles. Raise Body Heat. Equip only to a dinosaur monster against 300 attack and defense. Yeah, gotta love these cards that just are trash by today's standards. Spirit of the Heart. Okay. Level 4, it's got 2,000 defense. That's a big rear end she's got. It's gonna stop a lot of people from attacking. He's been in over 100 battles, but he can't get over that for sure. Gonna take 900 damage to the face if he hits her in her heart. It says a spirit that soothes the soul with music of its heavenly heart. Oh, nice! We got a super rare. We got Flame Swordsman. This is awesome. Flame Manipulator plus Masaki, the Legendary Swordsman. I am going to throw this in my GOAT deck. Or do I need it? I don't know. It's not necessarily the best one. There's better ones to go into for sure. But this guy's so classic though. Dark Gray. Entirely gray, this beast has rarely been seen by mortal eyes. The 13th Grave. A zombie that suddenly appeared from the plot number 13. An empty grave. Oh, Witty Phantom. This guy is such a classic. Dressed in a night black tuxedo, this creature presides over the darkness. Okay. Dragon Treasure. Equips to a dragon and gains 300 attack and defense. Well, that's it, guys. Let's see what we got here. Flame Swordsman. We got Magician of Faith. That was good. And then we got Gravity Bind. Not bad. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile / pack openings, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace out.